Hello everyone, my name is Lance090 and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Come Deliverance. You already picked up her nails, so we can just give her.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Oh, some kind of weird glitch there.
Will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it.
Hey, when did the handle changed? I guess our father could have added something to it while we were distracted with Teresa, but
You still have a lot to learn.
it was just plain wood when we
Show you how.
saw it a second ago.
About.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps.
But see, it's all fancy now.
What the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sir.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them.
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened? take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry!
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No! You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
So much for defenses.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside quick! We have to shut the
Keep
gates!
running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah!
Get through the gates!
Hurry, Henry! There's nothing you can do! Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to town, Lurk! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
People messaging me about now. So the shit hit the fan. Alright, I know the game just auto-saved, but we're gonna make our own save here too. Because we're gonna do something incredibly stupid. We're going to try to win this first fight that we're not supposed to win. It's stupid. It's really, really stupid, but you can win this fight. I did it before. We have to look down at the ground and not actually go into combat mode. Because Henry cannot win on a one-on-one fight fighting fair. Because that happens. You just get caught in an automatic combo that you can't win from. Alright, here we go. Fuck. Oh, let's reload because that's too much damage. This may take a few tries. You're not supposed to win this fight. But I've done it before, and I'll do it again. I think we were pretty close that first try. Oop, get out of there, Henry. He's done it. Kill him, Henry. We're unadulterated badass. We didn't have to use any exploits or anything. I'm joking, of course. Just take all of his shit. I don't think we'll put it on because I think it'll slow us down. Or actually, I don't think armor does slow you down. So maybe for the best, actually put some of this armor on. Fortunately, this is broke. Boots have more defense though. At least I don't think we don't get slowed down for putting things on. Those aren't any better than what we got. That's too broke to actually function. Breaches aren't better. Oh yeah, his weapon is just on the ground. Helmet's obstruct your line of sight. Where does sword go though? Oh, that's what I wanted. Yeah, so I can sell it later. I think more start coming to you behind us, so just I'm only gonna fight that one dude. I just want to have that one victory. Save it one more time right here, because it gets messy down here. Horse riding. Self-explanatory, really. We just had to do that real quick. X! I thought I was pressing E for some reason. The quest took a little bit to pop up there, but it was to save her from getting raped, so we went ahead and did that real quick. Yeah, now we're getting chased on horseback, which is not fun. Got hit by an arrow and we're bleeding. Whoops, that's bad. Alright. Oh no. Oh well, I don't know why it doesn't save during that horse part. I forgot which way we had to turn there. please, not B. Go! Go! Go, you bastard! What the fuck? Alright, that was weird. Oops, not that. The horse was not going. Don't know if you noticed that. I'm gonna take this helmet off, I don't think. It's kind of annoying. Game keeps getting me stuck. Why is mount not E? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Horse? What? What the fuck is wrong with this horse? Oh, I can't save here, shit. Okay, we got this fucked horse. Huh? What the fuck? Okay, it's like stuck in an animation of eating food. Yeah, so it's a little bit easier to control because it's just... It's not galloping, it's just sliding. What?
Hamburg is to the left along the street.
I don't know if our horse is like... I don't know if it's actually faster or not. Despite the fact that it's frictionless. Frictionless horse. Yeah, the game's a little buggy. It is a independently developed game that was funded on Kickstarter, so can't really blame them for it. It's not like it's a AAA company. But it can be a little annoying. Unfortunately, we gotta slow down a little bit here so we can get some stamina for our horse. Once we get to Talmberg, by the way, we get back into a lot of cutscenes again. Like, as many hours as I put into the game, where I finally stopped is where it finally, like, kind of let me do my own thing. God damn it, there's another train coming. I guess I can mute it while this goes on, huh? Took an arrow to the knee.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy.
Alright.
All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So,
This character's voice doesn't really fit the way he looks, I think.
there were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
No, his voice actor just seems like a 20-year-old doing like a 50-year-old guy's character. You discovered your bed. All of a sudden, we're extremely hungry and extremely thirsty. Or extremely hungry and extremely tired.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in.
Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father.
Hey, watch it.
Oops.
I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but
Game's a little bit oversensitive when you bump into people.
he had a fine reputation. It's a great loss. Sir Divish has suffered his own share of woes, but he's a generous man and a good one. We'll take care of you until everything blows over. You risked your life to warn us, and we won't forget it. Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
It's funny, you'll notice for some of these first few cutscenes, Henry will bounce between wearing what we have him in and what his normal clothes are, because we're not supposed to kill anyone yet, so sometimes we'll have our outfit and sometimes we won't. Some food in us, let's see. Yeah, we're way fucking down. We almost like starved to death because the game was fucking with us. So that was the only one. That one go of eating there. Might have to eat everything on this table. It's only because we took a just scenario hunger forced us to.
Don't you start. Oh well, I wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually.
Just gonna take all their food. But yeah, it's only because the scenario forced us to be hungry that we are that hungry. Normally you don't get that hungry. Especially with the trait we picked, the ascetic. Can rob them of more food, but that's not really necessary.
Scarlet's today. It must have been terrible there. How did it happen?
I think we can actually reply to this.
It seemed like any other day. And then I saw thick smoke rising above the hamlet of Rovna. Soon Sigismund's army were finished there and came for us. The order to attack must have come even before the alarm bell rang.
God preserve us.
We all ran towards the castle for shelter, but they were too fast for us. They slaughtered everyone they caught and torched their houses. I barely escaped, and they murdered my parents.
God bless you, boy. I'm terribly sorry for your loss.
I have to eat something. My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
A little bit dramatic here, aren't we, Henry? Yeah, he is like super hungry right now. Save the cheese if we can. carrot. We can handle 9 nourishment. Took care of our hunger. The reason our screen's bobbing up and down is the tiredness. So we gotta take care of that next. Let's see, I think we got a thing we can wash ourselves in. Because our clothes were dirty and that affects our ability to talk with people. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I thought I had to open it. Couldn't see that well. Alright. I could go for some sleep right now, actually. Let's see, we just need 100% energy.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
I find this character kind of odd. I noticed that through this conversation. She seems kind of strange.
You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Alright, I have to end the video here. We're out of time. I hope you all enjoyed and have a good day.